Welcome to the ultimate showdown, augmented reality versus virtual reality. These two revolutionary technologies are changing the way we interact with the world, but what really sets them apart? In this video, we're diving into an epic comparison of AR and VR, how they work, where they're used, and which one might just take over our future. Think about it. AR is bringing digital magic to your everyday life, while VR pulls you out of reality entirely and drops you into a whole new universe. It's like choosing between upgrading your reality or creating a brand new one. But which one is truly the future? Buckle up, because this journey is going to be eye-opening, mind-bending, and maybe even a little bit reality-altering. Let's get started. Imagine a world where digital elements blend seamlessly with your real surroundings. That's augmented reality. AR takes what you see every day and makes it even cooler, adding an extra layer of magic to the real world. Remember the Pokemon Go craze, when suddenly parks and streets were filled with people hunting virtual creatures? That's AR in action. Or those fun Snapchat and Instagram filters that turn you into a cat or put a crown on your head? Yep, that's AR too. But it's not just for fun and games. AR is transforming everything from shopping to navigation. Imagine trying out furniture in your living room without leaving the couch, or getting directions that are literally laid out on the road ahead of you. Augmented reality isn't just changing the way we see the world, it's upgrading our reality, one digital layer at a time. Let's dive deeper and see just how powerful AR can be. Alright, let's switch gears and talk about virtual reality, the tech that doesn't just enhance your world, but completely replaces it. Imagine putting on a headset and suddenly, you're not in your living room anymore. You're soaring through space, battling dragons, or strolling through a sunlit forest. That's the power of VR. It pulls you out of the everyday and takes you somewhere entirely new, immersing you in a 360-degree experience where anything is possible. From the moment you put on a VR headset, you're not just watching, you're in it. Whether you're playing a game, touring a museum halfway across the globe, or training for a new job in a simulated environment, VR gives you the chance to step into the action. It's like having a passport to an endless number of worlds, all from the comfort of your home. Virtual reality is more than just tech. It's an experience that can transport you beyond the limits of reality. Ready to explore what makes VR so thrilling and transformative? Let's dive in. Augmented reality and virtual reality. Both are incredible, but here's the big question. What really sets them apart? It all comes down to how you experience the world around you. With AR, it's like looking through a magic lens that enhances everything you see, adding digital layers, fun visuals, and practical tools to your everyday environment. It keeps you grounded in reality, but gives it a dazzling upgrade. On the other hand, VR is all about diving headfirst into a brand new world. With a VR headset, you're not just adding to what you see, you're stepping into an entirely different universe. It's like trading your regular life for a wild adventure, where the impossible suddenly becomes possible, and reality is whatever you want it to be. AR keeps you connected to your surroundings, letting you play and interact with digital elements in your real world. VR, however, is a complete escape, a full immersion into an alternate space, whether that means fighting robots or simply exploring somewhere you've never been. It's the difference between blending and replacing, like adding toppings to your favorite dish versus creating a whole new recipe. Now that we know how AR and VR differ in their approach to reality, let's see which one might be the ultimate game changer for you. Stick around, the journey's just getting started. Now, let's pull back the curtain and look at the magic behind augmented reality and virtual reality. How does all this work? What kind of tech makes these incredible experiences possible? First up, augmented reality. AR uses your device's camera, sensors, and advanced software to recognize your surroundings and overlay digital elements right on top of them. It's all about mixing the physical with the virtual. Using tools like your smartphone or smart glasses, AR can detect where you are and project digital content that moves and shifts with you. It's the tech behind turning a simple living room into a playground full of Pokémon, or helping you visualize how a new couch might look without even stepping into a store. But virtual reality? That's a whole other beast. VR requires more powerful gear, like headsets that fully cover your eyes and sometimes motion controllers that bring your hands into the action. With sensors and lenses, VR headsets create a fully immersive environment that tricks your brain into believing you're somewhere else. Imagine the headset rendering 3D images at lightning speed to make you feel like you're diving with dolphins or standing on the edge of a skyscraper. It's all about creating that convincing illusion of a different reality. AR enhances the real world, using lightweight devices you already have, while VR takes you away, needing more powerful gear to create an entire universe from scratch. This is where the magic happens, and the tech is the wand that makes it all real. But how exactly does this translate into our day-to-day lives? Stick around. We're about to explore some mind-blowing uses of AR and VR. Let's talk about what it feels like to use augmented reality versus virtual reality. AR and VR might sound like similar tech, but their user experiences are worlds apart. Literally. Imagine walking through your city with AR. You look at your phone, and suddenly arrows are guiding you to your favorite cafe, or you see a digital dinosaur pop up right in the park. AR is about blending the real and the digital. It keeps you rooted in your environment but makes it so much more interactive. It's like wearing reality-enhancing glasses that turn a regular day into a playful, interactive experience. You still see the world around you, but with digital surprises appearing wherever you look. Now, switch gears to VR. Imagine putting on that VR headset. Your real world fades away, and you find yourself at the bottom of the ocean, surrounded by sea creatures, or in the middle of a high-speed car chase. VR isn't about enhancing what's already there. It's about creating a whole new reality for you to step into. The sights, the sounds, the sense of space, it all makes you feel like you're really there. It's not just watching, it's being part of something completely different. VR is about immersion, diving deep into an alternate world where you are no longer a spectator, you're a participant. With AR, the experience is about blending, layering fun and information onto your reality. With VR, it's about total immersion, where reality gets left behind, and your senses are fully engaged in a brand new adventure. Whether you're interacting with digital art on your desk through AR, or battling monsters in a virtual arena with VR, both offer unique, mind-bending experiences that are pushing the boundaries of what we think is possible. So, are you ready to blend reality or leave it behind completely? Let's keep going and find out where each experience can take us next. Augmented reality isn't just a gimmick, it's literally changing the way we live our lives. Let's dive into the real-world magic that AR brings to everyday situations. And trust me, it's far beyond catching virtual monsters. Picture this. You're in your living room trying to decide if a new couch will fit. Instead of playing a guessing game, you pull out your phone, and boom, a full-sized 3D model of the couch appears right in front of you, perfectly positioned. IKEA's AR app does exactly that, making interior decorating a snap. And it doesn't stop there. AR is also transforming the way we shop for clothes. Apps now let you try on outfits virtually to see if that jacket is the right fit, all without stepping foot in a store. But it's not just about convenience. AR is also revolutionizing education and healthcare. Imagine medical students practicing surgeries on AR simulations, with step-by-step guides projected in real time over a mannequin, making learning faster and safer. Or imagine being able to point your phone at a historical landmark, and instantly a digital tour guide appears, telling you stories of the past. AR makes learning interactive and immersive, turning education into an experience rather than just a lecture. And let's not forget navigation. AR is making getting lost a thing of the past. You can hold up your phone while walking, and AR arrows will literally guide you to your destination, step by step. Google Maps is already doing this, and it feels like having your own personal guide right in your pocket. From shopping and education to navigation and even healthcare, AR is taking ordinary experiences and making them extraordinary. It's about enhancing what's around you, bringing imagination into reality, right before your eyes. So, whether it's finding the best route through a city or transforming your living room, AR is truly making the real world a whole lot more interesting. Let's move on and see what VR has to offer. Now let's put on those VR headsets and step into a completely different universe. Virtual reality isn't just about cool gaming experiences, though let's be honest, who doesn't love fighting zombies or exploring alien planets? VR is transforming how we learn, explore, and connect, making the impossible possible. Let's start with gaming, the first thing most people think of when they hear VR. Imagine standing in the middle of an epic battle, dodging fireballs and swinging a sword, all from your living room. Games like Beat Saber or Half-Life, Alex have changed the way we play, turning you into the hero, with every move of your body impacting the virtual world around you. It's immersive, adrenaline pumping, and unlike anything a flat screen can offer. But VR isn't just for play, it's also reshaping education and training. Picture a classroom where history lessons aren't just about reading books, but instead, students get to visit ancient Rome or walk around the Great Wall of China. That's the power of VR in education. And in training, imagine a surgeon practicing complex operations in a realistic virtual environment before stepping into the operating room. Pilots, firefighters, doctors, they're all using VR to practice skills in high-stakes situations, all without the risk. And what about travel? Ever wanted to see the Eiffel Tower, stroll through the streets of Tokyo, or swim with sharks, all in one day? With VR, you can explore some of the most amazing places on Earth, or even leave Earth behind and explore the cosmos, all from your couch. VR brings a level of exploration that is accessible to everyone, regardless of where they are in the world. And let's talk about social VR, connecting with friends or family miles away as if they're right beside you. Platforms like VR Chat or Horizon Worlds let you meet up, chat, play games, or even attend virtual concerts together. It's like teleporting to a shared virtual space, making distance disappear. From high-intensity gaming and immersive learning to virtual tourism and next-level social interaction, VR isn't just about watching, it's about being there. It's changing the way we experience the world and showing us that sometimes the best way to connect with reality is to step outside of it. Ready to find out which is better for you, blending or total immersion? Stay tuned. Alright, it's time to get real. Augmented reality and virtual reality both sound amazing, but they're not without their strengths and weaknesses. So let's break down the pros and cons of each and figure out which one comes out on top for you. Let's start with augmented reality. One major pro is its convenience. You don't need heavy gear, just your smartphone or a pair of AR glasses, and you're ready to go. AR is all about enhancing your world without cutting you off from it, which means you can use it anywhere. On a walk, while shopping, or even during work meetings. Plus, AR's learning and productivity potential is huge. It's making classrooms more interactive and helping professionals visualize complex data in new ways. But AR also has its challenges. It's not as immersive as VR, which might leave you wanting more if you're looking for a deep dive into a new world. And sometimes, blending digital elements with the real world can feel a bit clunky, especially when the tech isn't quite there yet. Glitches and misalignments can sometimes pull you right out of the experience. Now, virtual reality. VR's biggest strength is obvious: total immersion. It's like being teleported to a completely different universe. For gamers, adventurers, And those looking to learn in a fully hands-on way, VR can be incredible. Training simulations, virtual travel, even art creation. VR's immersive power makes these experiences feel almost real. It's escapism at its best. But VR does have its cons too. You need dedicated equipment like a headset, controllers, and maybe even a powerful computer. Plus, VR can be isolating. You're cut off from the real world entirely, which makes it harder to multitask or use in social settings. And let's be honest, motion sickness can be a real deal breaker for some people, especially during fast-paced games or roller coaster-like experiences. So, which wins? AR's convenience and real-world enhancement, or VR's full immersion and escapism? It all comes down to what you're looking for, whether you want to blend the digital with your life or escape into something entirely different. Each one has its strengths and weaknesses, but together they're changing how we experience the world, step by step, or should we say, bite by bite. Stick around, because coming up next we're diving into what happens when AR and VR join forces. Spoiler alert, it's going to blow your mind. What if you didn't have to choose between augmented reality and virtual reality? What if you could have the best of both worlds? Well, that's where things get really exciting. Let's explore how AR and VR are coming together to create something called mixed reality, an experience that's truly next level. Imagine putting on a headset and suddenly, you're seeing your own room. But now it's filled with interactive virtual objects that you can touch, move, and even walk around. You're not just blending the real world with digital elements like AR, or escaping into a fully virtual space like VR. Instead, you're living in a world where both realities coexist, and you can interact with them simultaneously. This is what Microsoft's HoloLens and devices like Magic Leap are all about. Think of how this combination can change things. In a work setting, mixed reality could allow architects to walk through a digital blueprint of a building while still being in the physical office, collaborating in real time with colleagues around the world. In gaming, imagine battling dragons that seem to appear in your living room, with the freedom to either interact with your real surroundings or dive deeper into a full-on VR adventure. Mixed reality takes the creativity of AR and the immersion of VR and blends them to deliver a seamless, interactive experience. This isn't just about having fun, it's about transforming industries. Picture a surgeon using MR to practice an operation where the tools appear virtually, but in the context of their real-world environment. Or imagine being in an office meeting where your colleagues are virtually present, standing right in front of you even though they're halfway across the globe. Mixed reality is merging the physical and digital worlds in ways that make work more productive, training more effective, and entertainment more thrilling than ever. When AR and VR combine, it's like bringing imagination to life, making interactions between the virtual and the real world feel natural and limitless. The possibilities are endless, and we're just scratching the surface of what's to come. Mixed reality is redefining how we interact with technology and with each other. Ready to take the plunge into the future and explore what happens when the line between real and virtual blurs completely? Hold tight, because next, we're looking at what the future holds for AR and VR, and trust me, it's going to blow your mind. Alright, we've explored what augmented reality and virtual reality can do today, but let's take a peek into the crystal ball. What does the future hold for AR and VR? Buckle up, because this is where things get truly mind-bending. Picture a world where AR glasses are as common as smartphones, lightweight, stylish, and capable of projecting anything you need right in front of your eyes. Forget pulling out your phone for directions or searching for information. AR will layer it all over your real environment, in real time. You'll have information at your fingertips, like a personal assistant that's always with you, quietly enhancing every experience, from cooking with interactive recipes to fixing your car with digital repair guides floating right above the engine. Companies like Apple and Meta are already working on this, and it's only a matter of time before these AR glasses are the next must-have gadget. And VR? It's heading in a direction that's even more immersive, with devices becoming smaller, wireless, and more powerful. Imagine a VR headset so compact that it's no heavier than a pair of sunglasses, yet it can take you anywhere, exploring new planets, diving into deep oceans, or hanging out with friends in a virtual cafe that feels every bit as real as the one down the street. We're moving towards a time when VR can recreate every detail: sights, sounds, even the feel of wind on your skin, making digital environments practically indistinguishable from reality. The Metaverse, the buzzword everyone's been talking about, is where AR and VR converge. A fully immersive digital universe where you can work, play, socialize, and create, all without leaving your house. Imagine attending a concert in VR where you're right up front, feeling the crowd's energy, or working remotely, but virtually sitting in a room with your colleagues, chatting as if you were face to face. The Metaverse is like a digital parallel universe, and AR and VR are the keys to stepping into it. The future of AR and VR is all about making technology so seamless that it becomes an invisible extension of your everyday life, merging the virtual and the physical until the lines between them blur completely. We're talking about AR glasses replacing smartphones, VR experiences that let you travel anywhere, and the possibility of living part of our lives in a limitless digital space. So, are you ready to embrace a world where reality is whatever we want it to be? The future is closer than you think, and we're only just beginning to unlock the full potential of AR and VR. Stay tuned, because things are about to get extraordinary. We've explored it all: augmented reality, virtual reality, the way they work, their amazing real-world uses, and even the future that's just around the corner. But now it's time for the million-dollar question. Which one is the right fit for you? AR or VR? If you're someone who loves to keep their feet on the ground while spicing up reality with some digital magic, then AR might be your perfect match. It's all about enhancing your everyday life, seamlessly blending the digital and physical worlds to make things easier, more informative, and definitely more fun. Imagine having a virtual assistant that appears in front of you, helping you navigate your day, or getting a first-hand look at how that new piece of furniture fits into your home. AR keeps you rooted in the real world while giving it an amazing upgrade. On the other hand, if you're a dreamer, an adventurer, someone who wants to escape, explore, and experience the impossible, then VR is calling your name. VR transports you out of your surroundings and drops you straight into a whole new world. Whether you want to battle monsters, explore the depths of the ocean, or even train for your dream job, VR delivers an experience that's about full immersion and ultimate escapism. It's the closest thing we have to teleportation, a complete break from reality, where the limits are only what you can imagine. But maybe you're like many of us. You want both. AR for those moments when you want to enhance your reality, and VR for when you want to step away from it. And who says you have to choose? With technologies like mixed reality and the rise of the Metaverse, we're moving toward a future where these boundaries blur, and we get to live in a world that's a mix of all these incredible realities. So whether you're looking for convenience, escape, or both, AR and VR have something special to offer. They're not just technologies. They're tools that change the way we experience our world, learn new things, and even connect with each other. One enhances life, the other redefines it. Which one speaks to you more? We'd love to hear from you. What excites you the most? AR's everyday magic or VR's incredible adventures? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more awesome explorations into the world of tech. The future is here, and together, we're going to experience it all.